Welcome to Treasure Coast Community Health, with 7 locations to serve you better. We have a dedicated staff. And now, here's your host, CEO Vicki Soule.
And welcome to Community Conversations. It's always a pleasure to be here talking about the wonderful things that happen in our unique community. And I do mean that very sincerely. We have lots of wonderful people who all come together to better our community in their own way. And since May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and everyone understands that these are very changing times, mental health can be more than just a concern about what's going to happen next in general, particularly about their health. Treasure Coast Community Health provides primary care for medical, dental, behavioral health, pharmaceuticals, x-rays, labs. We try to be a one-stop shop. But the reality is many people in today's times are very anxious about employment. The unemployment bonuses that are going on right now are helpful, without a doubt. But after the grants run out, then what? Particularly our younger people who don't necessarily have the resiliency inbred through experience that some of our older folks in the community do. So today I've asked to have career resource folks come in and talk about their youth program, because that is near and dear to a lot of us. We want our kids to be successful, our young adults, and so we have Melanie and Annette both here. So if you would introduce yourselves and how long you've been with the program.
My name is Melanie Charnoff. I'm the lead career coach in Indian River County. I've been with CareerSource Research Coast Youth Connections for 5 years.
That's a good long period of experience there. That's wonderful. And Annette?
I've only been there actually 2.5 years, but through Melanie, I feel like I've been there longer.
Well, tell us a little bit about the program, Melanie.
Sure. Well, CareerSource Research Coast Youth Connections is a youth program that we connect the youth of the community with local employers by providing educational and employment opportunities through paid internships, support services, and vocational training.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to get a job as a youth today than it was in my day, for certain.
Yeah.
We gave them our name and our address and our social security card, and they said, can you start on Monday, pretty much.
Right, yes.
What are they going through now? What's it like?
So now it's all electronic and electronic applications and things like that, especially with COVID. It's even made it more virtual. Mm-hmm. But, we really believe in our youth as the future, and they will shape our future in our community, in Vero and Fellsmere and Sebastian, Wabasso, and we are located in all along the Treasure Coast in St. Lucie and Martin. But here in Indian River County, we believe that our youth are the future. They will provide innovation and
creativity,
flexibility. They are the answer to our future, and we really believe in investing in the youth, and it's our responsibility. And they'll be our modern skilled workers. And so we serve they have to be 16 to 24, unemployed, and out of school. Out of school, whether they've dropped out or that they've graduated and that they haven't gone to
found
traditional
their niche.
Right, to college.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what we do. Our program is designed to first help them identify a career path, and we do that through career exploration. We have online surveys through ONET, and then we put them, once it's identified what career path they'd like to go into, we provide pre-employment training, and it's they learn how to interview. They learn how to communicate professionally. Everything is customized for being employed. And, like all of us, we didn't know what it was like to work till we worked. So we do mock interviews.
Build resumes.
Yeah, resumes. They learn that if you are to start at 8 o'clock, it doesn't mean you're walking through
at the door
at 8. And how to make sure your Facebook and your voicemail and your email, your social media, again, Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Different than how we were. We went in and got an application and we filled it out. And if they were ready to interview you, you were on.
Well, and when you said, a lot of it is technology, I thought, well, this is perfect. Our young people ought to be a snap for that. But you're absolutely right. How they conduct themselves on social media, or God forbid, an internet blurb that says them by name, it's there forever.
Yes.
And they don't understand that completely or how to avoid that, much less.
Discuss that with them, how to be appropriate.
So is this like a classroom style, or do you work with them individually?
Yes. And that's what we are really, the youth that we look to are those that they're looking to advance their education, whether it be GED, vocational training, getting a certification, and they want hands-on experience. And even, like we're going back to the interview, you have an interview that's through Teams, or you still need to dress appropriately.
And the basics of at least trying for eye contact, even if it's across a video screen.
Absolutely. So we do the mock interview through, virtual as well as in person. And again, COVID now, you don't shake hands like that's how we always did. So we've had to improvise. Yeah. But the kids are great. So it is. The pre-employment training is through. It's called Youth Employment Success Solutions. We are located at the Treasure Coast Technical College, which is one of our valued community partners, right above from the GED lab. So we go through that pre-employment training, and when they are ready to actually go to a real interview, we do the paid internships. We provide these paid internships where it's just like a job. Our host employers are local employers that we've spoken with. They want to, help the youth, mentor, pour and impart into them the passion that they have for their company and what they do. And so that's the next step after they've identified their career, then they've gone through the pre-employment training. They then proceed to the paid internships.
And how many kids will sort of, through your assistance, identify, I think this is what I want to do, and then when they actually get to getting some experience, go, oh, this isn't what I thought it would be?
We had a few.
And then so they can back up?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. That's one of the paid intern. The internship itself does allow them to experience and determine, is this really what I want to go through?
Okay.
So it does give them a taste of that, what that job's like. And if they don't, we can shift. We actually, in the beginning, have them identify three career paths.
That makes sense. It really does.
And if it's a go, it's wonderful for the employer because we pay the wage. It's $9 an hour. The workman's comp and the liability.
Wow.
So it gives that employer 6 weeks to see if this is an employee that they would like to hire. And if they do, they can get a direct hire. And that's an ideal situation.
Absolutely. So how many kids are coming then as a self-referral as opposed to perhaps some other way in? In other words, can they just call you on the phone?
Absolutely.
How many moms call you and say, can you get them in?
And that's it. And when they're under 18, then we do, it's the parent and the young man or woman. But we still are trying to create an independency so that they are, if they have a phone, I'm communicating with them.
Directly with them.
Yeah, and we have support services as well. We provide support services, so we help with gas cards. We help with that uniforms, interviews, driver's license, background checks.
Okay. So if you provide interview clothes, for example, do you have like a clothes closet that?
No.
How does that work exactly?
And we would love to partner with somebody in the community that would like to help out with that. We have with the source and done vouchers, so we do that collaboration. And our program is so intricately connected to this community. And with our host the host employers and our community partners, like I said, with Treasure Coast Technical College, because the certifications that we provide for them, it's in all the different industries. Healthcare, that's where Treasure Coast Technical College provides the training we pay for. So access to the CNA, which is Certified Nursing Assistant, Medical Assistant. We even go outside the county and provide EMT training through Treasure Coast Medical Institute, phlebotomy, pharmacy tech.
Those are all great programs.
Child care. We work with DCF. We'll pay for those certifications. And we have the local employer matched up with that. So they'll go through the internship. We provide that certification. And then the employer has an amazing employee.
And if it doesn't work out, there's no payback. It's not like signing up online for a junior college course and you're on the hook for it even if you didn't feel you got value for it.
No. So what we are as career coaches, we're really their career planners. We're their case managers. We collaborate with that youth to come up with a case plan, a goal for step by step where they want their final outcome. And the outcomes that we are funded by the Department of Labor, the outcomes are either employment, post-secondary, college, or military.
That's awesome. We're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, I'll bet you've got some interesting stories of kids that made it and kids that fooled you.
Yes.
Wonderful. We'll be back in just a minute then after a word from our sponsors.
At Sunshine Furniture, you can create your island paradise and save another 10% during our Memorial Day sale event. From May 20th to June 1st, all furniture by Tommy Bahama and Lexington, including the new Barclay Butera and Ocean Breeze collection, is an additional 10% off. Our gallery of Tommy Bahama has everything you need for your Florida home. We have the largest selection of bedroom, dining room, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs, including slipcover styles from American-made, Four Seasons, and Capri, all in stock for immediate delivery. And we have more outdoor furniture than any store on the Treasure Coast, including fire pits, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. All pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price, and don't forget to visit our outlet store across the street for hundreds of great buys. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in Vero Beach. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Hi, I'm Vicki Soulé, CEO of Treasure Coast Community Health. Treasure Coast Community Health has been serving Indian River County for 25 years. How did we get here? It took a commitment to you to provide you with the most affordable, high-quality, integrated network of healthcare available anywhere. It took board-certified doctors and dentists and a dedicated staff to ensure that you receive the best possible care. It took more locations to meet the need, and now TCCH has 7 locations, with the latest one conveniently located down the street from Cleveland Clinic Indian River Hospital. Our services are available to everyone, whether insured or not. And at TCCH, no one gets turned away due to an inability to pay. We rely on donations from generous benefactors to continue our much-needed work. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and almost all insurances. Call us at 772-257-8224 or visit us at tcchinc.org.
Hello, this is Carol Jean Jordan, your tax collector here in Indian River County. All of our offices are scheduling appointments for in-office services, but you can get that little yellow sticker quicker by using our Express Lane. It's fast, convenient, and free when you pay with an e-check. Renew your registration on our website and select Pick Up at the Tax Collector's Office. Order before 3 p.m. and you can pick up your little yellow sticker on the same day. Order at irctax.com. That's irctax.com.
And welcome back to Community Conversations. This is Vicki Soulé, the CEO of Treasure Coast Community Health. And although we are in healthcare, whether you call it medical or dental, pharmacy needs, whatever the case may be, the reality is no man is an island, and healthcare alone can't fix all ills. It's really sort of a puzzle piece in terms of what help people. And with May being Mental Health Awareness, there's probably no greater stressor, particularly for young people that want to be on their own, want to be out of the house, and or their parents want them out of the house because the fledglings need to fly, than standing on the edge of the nest and knowing that they don't have a clue about getting or maintaining a job. So we've asked career resource folks here, Melanie and Annette, to come in and talk to us about this. It is difficult at times to get them going out of the nest. Moms and dads often will try to give that push, but then kids have a tendency to give a little push back. And so you started to tell me during the break that you helped the individual along with the promise of an incentive. So tell us about that.
Yeah. So as I had stated before, as the case manager or the career coach, we work together with that youth to achieve their goals. It's
their goals. It's not mom and dad's goals.
No, it's their goals and what their dreams and their aspirations are, and what their difficulties are. And we talk about this and
it's all confidential, even if they're under 18.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it's we are their advocate. We are their advocate, but we're the coach. We're the one that comes up under and helps them to achieve their goals. And each goal that they achieve, it's an incentive-based program. Just like if you were employed and you do well and you get a bonus or you get a raise, we do the same thing. So once they've completed their pre-employment training, created a resume and cover letter, and able to interview well, they receive a $100 bonus incentive.
Nice.
As they complete their internship, beyond being paid the wage, it's another $150. Once they've earned their GED or their Penn Foster diploma, $200.
So it's not only incentives, but it's increasing incentives.
Yes.
That's
and so it continues. And we, offer them even after follow-up, after they've completed their case plan, their active case plan, for a year after, we follow up with them. We check on them. Do you want to, even advance higher? Do you want to change the job that you're in? And if they stay in contact with us and provide their employment verification, they can receive up to $150 while in follow-up, not having to do anything but go to work.
Yep. Well, but that's a biggie if you've never had a job and you've had a lot of obstacles.
Yes.
Have you worked with probably more that have obstacles to getting a job than not?
Yes.
Transportation,
children, they're single parenting, homeless, in foster care. Again, we work with our community partners, Children's Home Society, and
Hibiscus probably.
Yeah, and DJJ, and the dropouts. High school our majority of our participants have dropped out of school, and they are smart, and they are bright, and they are skilled. They just don't know that yet, and don't know how to make it work, apply it. And it's just so it's awesome just seeing them just blossom, and they become a vital part of our community. They are skilled. They've got the certifications, the training, and they're the best employees.
That is awesome. Annette, you were saying that you hadn't been working as long as...
No, and I was just going to say, I wanted to focus on one, but it's actually several youth that we have that come in. So you could see they're just, I have no future, and they're so sad, and just their environment has just drained the life out of them, and they don't know where to go. And by the time they're done with us, they're beaming with confidence and hope, proud and hope, and they got their GED, and it's beautiful to see.
Absolutely. Again, I reflect back on when we were getting jobs. Lots changed with technology, not all for the better. But the reality is that we had purpose, and yes, getting our own paycheck. There was nothing like it. Our parents couldn't prepare us for that, in terms of a confidence boost. So I appreciate that you guys are doing that. But one of the more recent things, too, is that we expect more of our community members, and if they disappoint, a felony was like a murder in our day. Now you can get a felony for stealing something that's over $100, I've heard. I don't know that's true, but, certainly the bar has definitely shifted. And so if they get a criminal record and their parents, being disappointed, emphasize that, well, now your future is in the toilet.
That's not true.
Never.
It's not true. And that's what we have to get through to our youth.
Absolutely. It's not a one and done.
Okay.
There is,
They still have a future.
yes.
Well, now the technical college does charge, of course, for the classes that you talked about, the certificate programs that do add real value to our community. But not all these kids have got money to put into the technical college. Can they come and see you for free?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So they come. That's it. We provide access to these different trainings and certifications. We pay for them.
Okay.
So as they become enrolled in our program, it is funded by the Department of Labor, so it's eligibility based.
Okay.
But we come in, we talk about it, we see if this is the right program for them.
Okay.
And then we pay for those. We pay for the trainings, we pay for the certifications, the license. And that's, I have a young lady who, she's an absolute success story from start to finish, coming in as a dropout with a criminal record. I'm going to call her T. And it was, she was ineligible, disqualified from employment. She wanted to go into healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
And we put her in the program. She went right through the process, trusting this process she got her GED, then Treasure Coast Technical College with her CNA. She earned her CNA. We paid for the license as well, background screens, uniforms. Her internship was within a wonderful Solaris Senior Living. And now she is working.
That is fantastic.
$13.25 an hour.
That's great.
Looking for her first own home, her own apartment.
And
Yeah.
success breeds success.
Mm-hmm.
So further on, I encourage people to go back to school. You're never too late to learn something new. So that is phenomenal. I'm so glad to hear that. What about transportation, though? Real quick, you help them with bus lines?
We do have the GO line here, but they're out in Fellsmere. They can't reach it. Gas cards. We do a monthly gas card.
Okay. So you're really trying to remove all the barriers.
Right.
Okay. Is this a program that they can join at any time, or is it like semester based?
Anytime. They just need to be between 16 and 24,
Okay.
unemployed, or working 15 hours or less, but really unemployed and out of school.
Now, do they need to make an appointment to come see you, or
Yes.
do you have a website,
We do.
email address? How
We
does
do.
that work?
So we have the phone number is 772-233-2913 and ask for Melanie or Annette.
Okay.
They can also go on Facebook.com and it's /CSRC Youth, CareerSource Research Coast Youth, but it's CSRC Youth.
Okay.
Or they can go on the CareerSource.com /youth.
Perfect. Okay. Is there anything else you want to share as we wrap up?
I just thank you for
Yes.
letting us, talk to the community, and any employers that want to get in touch with us to host
Yes.
internships, please call us.
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's a great program.
Thank you for this opportunity to talk with our community.
It is a wonderful thing that you're doing. And so, again, take the stressors off of yourself as parents, take the stressors off of your kids. We all try our very best, but we know that teens and parents and young adults don't always hit the nail on the head. So there's nothing to be sorry about, to use the outside resources.
Well, what's that saying?
It takes a village.
Yeah, there you go.
It takes a village.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you don't know or own or have connections with teens, keep us in mind anyways for this program. And thank you very much for staying tuned today. And we'll talk again next week. Have a great day.